Okay, Andrea, I'm just going to start by asking you about when did you start thinking about going to university, that was an option for you?
I first considered whether I wanted to go to university when I was in year 12, when I started my AS levels. Um, I picked what A-level students I wanted to do on the basis that one day, obviously after completing those, I would go to university. So that was when I first considered sociology, which is part of the subject that I'm studying now. I'm studying politics and sociology. Was a subject that I'd taken since GCSE, and so I'd always, I'd always known that that was something that I wanted to do. So that's when I first decided to consider it.
Okay, so it sounds as though you really thought that university was an option for you. Did you get any particular support and encouragement to make you feel that way?
Yes, I had support from lots of different areas. So my mum was always very supportive. She'd always encouraged me to do the best I could, and she'd always said that the university should be something that I considered. Also from the school teachers, always said, yeah, obviously I had the academic ability, so school teachers were very supportive, but also sensory support, who I'd had support of from when I was a toddler, that always encouraged me to do what I could. So
That's great. Was there anybody who perhaps thought university wasn't for you?
I don't think they thought that university wasn't for me. I think it was just sort of the institution. I'd chosen Warwick University as my firm choice, and being from Coventry, I'd chosen Coventry University as my insurance choice. And I think it was mentioned a couple of times that perhaps I might not be able to sort of keep up with this. And Warwick obviously expects a lot from its students, and sort of whether I'd be able to keep up with that pace, obviously with certain arrangements that I'd need in terms of not being able to read text and so on. So.
Okay, I understand that you're at the end of year 2 of your degree at the moment. So how have you found your experience being here at Warwick?
The experience has been brilliant. It's been absolutely fantastic. From day one, really, I knew that it was for me. I mean, the course is academically challenging, but at the same time, it's really interesting. And also the social aspect. I've met lots of new people from all over the world. Really, there's very diverse cultures here, and I've been it's been absolutely fantastic to meet the people that I have. So
That's great. What do you feel you've gained from coming to university?
confidence, I think, is one of the main issues. I've definitely gained in confidence, sort of learning to be more assertive. Really, I was always far too concerned with putting people out, inconveniencing people. I'm always apologising, and so definitely confidence. I'm actually sort of doing a placement at the moment, 1 day a week at a school as a teaching assistant voluntary. That ends soon, which will be a disappointment, but that's been fantastic over the past year in terms of gaining confidence. And also independence. I mean, obviously being from Coventry, I've chosen to live at home for the past 2 years, but I've decided that I want to move on to the campus for my final year, and so independence will be a huge thing. And my guide dog Cara has been a huge factor in enabling me to do this. So I don't think I'd be here without her. Obviously, I have to get 2 buses every day. It's quite a long travel, really. She knows exactly where to get off, and around the campus, obviously I've not had any bumps or anything. She's been fantastic in terms of helping me get there. So definitely those are things that I've gained.
That's great. Sounds as though you've had a really good experience, but have there been any challenges you've had to face?
There've been a few. One thing that I didn't expect actually was the reaction that my guide dog gets from a high number of sort of international students. I appreciate dogs aren't part of some cultures and some religions, but I wasn't sort of expecting the reaction that she gets from females, predominantly females, sort of screaming and running. I think that there needs to be sort of more education in terms of illustrating to these people that she's a guide, not a guard. She's not a threat. She's not a danger to anybody else. She's here for me, basically, and that is it. That's all she's concerned with. And so one thing that was brilliant actually was speaking to my disability coordinator. They arranged for me to do a short piece in the international guide that's sent out to all prospective international students, sort of telling them about Warwick, sort of telling them what the university in Coventry is like. So we did a piece. They had a picture of myself and Cara, sort of explaining what her role is, and just sort of trying to kind of reassure them that she's not a danger to them.
Okay, so if you were talking to perhaps young people who were in school or college now and were considering university, what would you say to them?
I would definitely say don't write it off. Obviously I appreciate come 2012 there's going to be huge financial leaps in tuition fees, which I'm sure will discourage many of you, but try not to let that sort of be a big factor in this. do your research. Make sure that the university you're looking into has everything that you need. I spent a lot of time sort of looking, at Warwick, at the support that was available. I had orientation. One of the main things that I really liked about Warwick was the fact that it's a campus university, compared to Coventry, which is a city-based university. I really enjoyed the fact that all the amenities, everything I would need, is in one place. But also look at the support you can get if you have a disability. There's endless support that is available through something called like Disabled Students Allowance. It can provide equipment that you might need. For instance, I have a laptop that I use that talks. JAWS is the equipment that I need. It's quite an expensive screen reader. I have a book reader, basically, because obviously I can't really read text, so that's been absolutely fantastic. And also supporting lectures and seminars. You can have note takers, you can have scribes, you can have whatever, the support is out there. Don't disregard it. Do your research and make sure that the university you decide is the one for you.